Hello, everyone. Akasha here, Nan Akasha. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm very excited for us to move into day 13 of our 30-day challenge. What an exquisite and beautiful and abundant day it is. I hope you're noticing the shift and change in the abundance in your life. It shows up on so many levels, subtle and very obvious. And the abundance that you notice and affirm and give thanks to will grow and expand and attract more. So if you're feeling and seeing an abundance in time, or an abundance in inner peace or clarity, or an abundance in clients or cash, or an abundance in just the sense of trust and contentment within you, whatever you're feeling or seeing, the least bit of a shift that feels delightful and in flow, acknowledge it, thank it, and begin to let it grow. So today on day 13, we're going to start a 3-day series. So over 13, 14, and 15, we're going to focus on creating a new me. Now, abundance, I've been giving you different ways to connect to the concept of abundance, to the field of abundance, through your eyes, through your mind, through the vast sea of abundance we did yesterday, like really like that sense of connecting to the element of how deep and vast the sea is, and all of the duality, the symbols, the sacred symbols of the Sri Yantra and the Hunab Ku and the Yin Yang. And we're looking at all of these different aspects of connecting you to, recalibrating you with, reminding or remembering all the parts of you, of what that means. And I asked you to redefine abundance. And I've asked you to look at what is in my way and what's been holding me back. And yesterday and the 2 days before that, we worked with Lakshmi, who's the Hindu goddess of spiritual and material wealth. Why? Because that energy, that feeling that we're being blessed, that we're connected to, that there's gold coins or gold ray of never-ending abundance being poured down to us. There's a loving presence that is holding space for us and holding those lotus flowers and sitting within it, saying, yes, this is who you are. Remember who you are. Open to this divine flow of abundance. And sometimes that feels very abstract. Sometimes that feels like I don't understand what you're talking about, right? I'm feeling very stressed out. I have this problem. I have that problem. I have immediate issues I have to solve. And here's the thing. Those immediate issues are a direct result of how you feel and how you felt yesterday, how you think and how you thought yesterday, what you believe and what you've believed for a period of time, or probably most of your life. And all of these things come together in a village of energies, which we call thoughts or beliefs, feelings or emotions. All of them are energy, just like you're energy too. If you like doTERRA oils, you like essential oils, you like smelling them, or scented candles. Why? Because it's shifting your frequency, your vibration, your dimension, your state of consciousness. It's lifting you up. If you read that this oil, like, I really need an oil for clarity, I'm feeling foggy and overwhelmed and unfocused, and you get an oil for that, what are you doing? You're asking to align with the field of abundance. You're asking to raise your vibration. So here in the scale of the vibrational rates of consciousness that we use all the time in Light Body School, and I've been sharing with you, you can go ahead and test where you are right now. And you do that through your pendulum or your muscle testing. And if you don't know how to do that, I highly recommend you do it, and you get very good at it. Don't dabble. Dabble will never give you really good results. I want you to have something you can solidly trust, okay? Solidly trust. And our goal is to move to acceptance, because then We let go, we move into forgiveness, we have harmonious thoughts, we transcend all of the fear and guilt and pain and everything else, and we enter into compassion. From there, the lighter and lighter and lighter we get, the more and the more and the more we have freedom. There isn't anything heavy weighing on our mind. Our mind isn't busy. It's not thinking. Well, what did that person think of me? And what did they say to me? And why wasn't I invited to that party? And what will they think if I ask for this much money? And whatever it is that's in your mind that's blocking your abundance, now is the day and the time to let it go. So when you use your essential oils, or your scented candles, or your incense, or drops, if you take drops like Bach flowers, or other essences that people make. These are all forms of raising your frequency or your vibration, your rate, or your state. So if you're feeling grief, okay, let's take one, something very, very painful has happened to you. So my daughter died. You might have had someone die in your life. This is commonly a very painful experience, even as much as we may connect to and be working on our beliefs of that we're eternal and it's all fine. There's a sense of grief because there's regret. I can no longer touch you. I can no longer hold you. I can no longer love you. Right? And so the tragic thoughts, the despondent feelings, these are all part of the frequency of grief. Sometimes we have to accept the grief and walk through it. So there's beautiful things that will raise our frequency, like a doTERRA oil or some other oil, like a Bach flower essence or a Perelandra essence or a star essence, like a homeopathic remedy. So I'm a doctor of homeopathy, and one of the things I love about all of those things, I've worked with flower essences. I used to make my own vibrational essences. I have all of that available here to me and at our healing center. And this are all different ways of going into your energy field, going into your mind, going into your emotions, going into your physical body, and changing the frequency or the rate which we express in a number. Changing the state from grief to maybe just neutrality. You don't have, sometimes when you're in deep grief, there's no way you're getting up to peace and love and joy. But if you get to neutrality or even courage, okay, you have to get the courage to go out and talk to people you don't want to see anyone. So you take the homeopathic echinacea, or you take some rescue remedy, and it lightens it. It lightens it, literally. You feel relieved. You feel a little bit of peace from that heaviness. Perhaps your mind stops spinning and thinking and wondering over and over, what happened? Why did it happen? The shock that comes with a lot of things that happen in our life that create strong patterns that keep us in these low frequencies and keep us being in a flow of abundance. The whole thing is the abundance that you seek is the joy, is the happiness, is the love, is the bliss, is the ability to play and enjoy every day. It really isn't all the stuff. You think you want the stuff because it'll make you happy. And it will. And it might forever, and it might for a little bit of time, and it'll shift and it'll change, and there's nothing wrong with any of it. But what you really want is the feeling, the state, the emotion, the thought, the vibration, the pattern. You want to live feeling like you're one. Happy and blissful, serene, reverent. I love to be in the thought pattern, the frequency of gratitude, because your thoughts are reverent. Reverent is the most delicious state of feeling devotional and spiritual and supernatural, like beyond who you are, and being present, being loving, seeing and giving love, feeling that sense of connection and oneness. And appreciation, what a delicious feeling to be surrounded with appreciation. There's many studies that show that people who work would rather have a compliment, a acknowledgement, a recognition of their contribution, of their skills, of their good job done, than a raise. Now, I'm not saying that they don't want the raise too, but the truth is that the studies have shown your happiness goes up, your joy goes up, therefore your abundance goes up, and your ability to feel one and appreciate and give the love and peace, then it comes back to you, and then it grows and it expands. So the ability to rise above, maybe you do yoga or Tai Chi. I love Tai Chi. And maybe that brings the flow back into your body. It makes you feel strong or connected. It gives you a moment to yourself. Why? So that you can raise your vibration. You can move up the scale and live up from 350 and up, acceptance and up, at the very least from neutrality and up. Feel that everything that you seek to do, perhaps you like to have a glass of wine after a stressful day. Why? Because it relaxes you. You let go of the anxiety and the regret, and you stop thinking over and over about the thing that happened, that screwed up your life, that stole your money, that took your wife, that ruined your health, that whatever it is. So today is the day that you are going to begin a new canvas. You're a painter, you're an artist. You are going to be gifted with a new palette, and that palette is so powerful. It is the full color spectrum. It is the energy from the field of infinite possibilities, from the field of abundance, from the Akasha, from Source. It contains within it everything you need to create anew, but most importantly, we have to begin by cleaning the pan. Years and years ago, I was very blessed to be able to go to listen to a lovely Buddhist nun who would speak. And the most impactful thing she ever said, because I still think about it, I still remember it, and I still teach it, like right now, was clean the pan. So I'm going to tell you more of that story in a moment. I want to share, while we're looking at the scale, go ahead and test where you are. So I said, like your pendulum or your muscle testing, you first always ask for connection to your highest good. I ask for a clear and open connection to my highest good. Then do you get a yes? Then you move forward. Do you get a no? Then you ask again. Clear, take a breath. Feel yourself creating that clear antenna of light straight up from you. I ask for a clear and open connection to my highest good. Then when you get a yes, start at neutrality, or if you know you're down in anger, start there. Start wherever you know you are and ask, am I at 250? No. Am I at 310? No. Am I at 350? Yes. Or am I at 250? Am I higher? Am I lower? And then go in that direction. So we'll let you do that to test your rate. Okay. And what happens when we clean the pan? What does that mean? Well, we're talking this metaphorically, but if we took the literal idea of a cast iron skillet and we got it out and it's ready and it's clean and it's beautiful and we cook our meal in it, and then we're so tired, we go to bed and we get up the next day and we haven't cleaned it. The leftover food and a little bit of sauce and the goo and whatever is still in there, and it's starting to dry up a little bit and it's getting a little bit gross looking, but it's not that big of a deal, and you rush out to an appointment And you come back that night and you're tired and you say, oh my gosh, I still can't deal with it. So you leave it another day. And today is the day that you're going to cook a gourmet meal. And you're inviting over someone who is so special to you and you are so excited, and you go to the market and you buy organic cream and fresh herbs, and you have this exquisite French recipe you're going to follow, and you pick out the wine or whatever it is you love, and you light the candles and the incense, and you clean the house, and you create a beautiful space. And you go in the kitchen to begin to create this exquisite meal. And you think, this is going to be so amazing because I am using the best ingredients. And you begin, but you forget that the pan still has the crap from the other day in it. It still has the leftover goo and the sticky grief and the crusty shame and the molding guilt. And it's all in there, but you just go about your business and you pour the cream in, and it covers up all the ugh. And you begin to heat it up, and you're chopping your shallots and your herbs, and you're having a little wine, and you're listening to it, some exquisite jazz. And all of a sudden, you realize this would be even better if I put a little wine in it. So you pour a little wine in. And now you begin to add the herbs and the spices, and you're cooking and you're flowing and you're filling it with love. You're like, oh, I know, I'm supposed to fill my food with love. I'm going to like clear it. I'm going to send love. I'm going to send love and happiness and abundance into this food. And that me and my guest and all of us who eat this, we're going to be infused with love. Great, that's wonderful. And then you let it boil and you let it cook a little bit, and you stir it up and you pour it into a beautiful serving dish. You put it on the table, and you and your beautiful guests sit down and you begin to eat. Now don't throw up. Disgusting. It doesn't matter how good the ingredients were. It doesn't matter, does it? Because they're still there, and now they're a part of this exquisite dish. But this exquisite dish didn't turn out the way you intended. It didn't turn out the way the recipe said. And you look at each other and say, what is this? This is horrible. I thought this would taste way better. It's disgusting. Let's go out. That's the idea of cleaning the pan. What we often do is keep moving forward, trying to create the new life that we desire, our bliss life. I want more flexibility and strength and health, so I'm going to start a health program, and I want to be eating the right food so I feel vital, and I want to be meditating every day, and I want to have the love of my life, and I want to have a mansion overlooking the ocean, and I want to have 3 kids and a dog and a half of a cat, and whatever it is, okay, right? And all of that is fantastic. But what happens? Things change a little, sometimes a lot, sometimes for a while, sometimes then they go back. Sometimes you gain, sometimes it feels like a rubber band pulls you back again. What is this? What is going on? Why do I work so hard? Why do I start a new program? Why do I do a 30-day challenge? Right? If the outcome is so often the same. I thought I found a different guy this time. I swear to God, he looked different. Oh, I thought I found a girl that wasn't like my mom. I thought this business was going to be different. I thought this partner was going to be different. I thought this thing was going to be different. And then what happens? We drop into the desire disappointment loop. Down at the rate of 125 is desire. The state of desire is not in and of itself bad. And I do use the word because I prefer it to want. What do you want? Well, I used to like the word want because for me, it gave me permission. I wasn't allowed to have what I want or want what I want or enjoy what I want. So it felt like I was a little kid again and I was powerless. So watch for the power of words and how they affect you. And so I said, well, what do I desire? What is my true inner heart desire? I want to live by the beach. I want to see the beach. I want to be able to walk to the beach. And that desire is great, but then it has to move up. It can be like, whoo, like a little burst of flames. But what usually happens is I want this, I crave it, but I didn't get it, or I got it for a while, or it didn't show up exactly the way I wanted, or I didn't get enough of it, or didn't get it fast enough. And then the pattern of enslavement, being stuck over and over, back and forth. I want it. Why can't I have it? I'm disappointed. Oh, I'm not going to try because I'll be disappointed. So today, we're going to break free of that desire disappointment loop and clear your mind so that you can recreate yourself anew. All of the proof from the mystics, from the ages, from personal experience, from experience with clients, from the science that's out there now, from all of the different books and traditions and lineages and mystery schools and healing schools and all of these places have understood that you are moldable, that you're the creator of your reality. You choose and decide what you think about, what you watch on TV, how often you meditate, what you eat, what you think. When someone says something to it, you're the one deciding what it means. When something happens in your life, you're the one that decides to let it go and literally never think of it again and go back to being in harmony with your life. Or you're the one that chooses to be pissed off about it and angry and walk about thinking about it again, or to be in fear over and over and over. Oh my God, what if this happens? And what if this happens, then what will they think? And what will they think? Oh no, and then this will happen, and then that will happen. And oh my gosh. Is it the busy mind? Is it the overwhelmed mind? Is it the fear mind? Those are programs. Those are gifts from our parents, from our culture, from millennium of who knows what. No one's to blame. It's just the way it is. Accept it. Rise above. Want to let it all go? Accept it. Accept what is. Accept where you are, what you've done, what you haven't done, what you've succeeded at, what you failed at. Accept that you're fabulous. Accept that, hey, sometimes you were mean. So accept that you're fabulously loving, but you've been hiding. Just accept it all, whatever it is. Accept it, because you rise up above all that heaviness. And now you can create something new. You can breathe because you forgive, you let go, you come into harmony, you transcend, and you rise up on that pillow of compassion. Compassion is so beautiful. It's so loving. It's nurturing. It's full of possibilities and love. It's quiet respect. It's loving space. So I want you today to be ready and willing and open and receptive to release shame, guilt, depression, misery, hopelessness, disappointment, fear, anger, feeling stuck, feeling grief, feeling regret, feeling that anything is tragic, the end of the world. It's not. Be willing to let go of what you think of yourself. Declare it right now. Put your hand on your heart. I am ready and willing to release the self-image I carry, to free myself from the bonds and the heaviness and the burdens and the weight of what everyone else thinks or what I think they think, of any criticisms or lacks that I think I have had or have received. I'm ready and willing to release everything and accept I don't really know what I am. Today's question is, what am I? And what am I sounds odd. Not who am I, or I am that I am, but what am I? Why? Because what am I is curiosity. What am I is an open space. What am I is acknowledging that I am, but I'm so much more than I thought or I've allowed myself to be. Even if my life is friggin' outrageous and fabulous, what else is there? Where could you go to now? There isn't a goal. There isn't an end. You keep growing, expanding. You keep mastering. You keep playing and molding and creating something new and new experiences and new lives and new opportunities. Spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, every possibility in your life is free. But when you get up in the morning and you eat the same, think the same, walk the same, talk the same, you don't open the field of possibilities and say, good morning. What amazing thing is going to happen today? What am I? And what am I today? What am I being my optimal self today? Acceptance of everything allows you to rise up. Think about it right now. What am I? And when you ask, what am I? You let go. You accept that you are curious, that you don't know, that you aren't defined. You aren't defined by your successes or your failures or your current state of life. You aren't defined by your divorce or your marriage. You're not defined by your bank account. You're not defined by what your mother told you should be or what your neighbor thinks you should look like. You're not defined at all. What am I? It makes you open your mind, your eyes look up. You begin to listen. Your 360 senses awaken, become alive and open. Feel it now. What am I? You're opening a portal within you, around you, for new information, for new guidance, for new synchronicities, for new creativity, for new ideas. Yes, yes. What am I? I am an open and willing and receptive channel for clear understanding of what am I? What am I? So allow yourself to relax into the what am I, this field of infinity that we're within. See and feel above you a golden cone of light made from the 12th ray of creation, the gold ray that contains every other ray and everything you need to balance, to heal, to remember, to release, to renew, to redesign, to recreate. And this golden cone of light is above you and below you in a mirror image, taking away all that no longer serves you, all that is in the way, cleaning the pan. Thank you to this living, beautiful, conscious light. And it will bring to you and bathe you with and feed you with exactly what you need to recreate your life, to release the old. Declare in your heart today, I am ready and willing to become that which my soul intended to become, that which my heart calls me to. I move into compassion. I accept all that is and all that was. I feel forgiveness and letting go moving through me. I give permission to let go and to move into harmony. You feel yourself aligning with a flow of balance and ease and grace. Allow yourself to drop into it. Take a deep breath in and feel that sense of harmony expanding out with your breath. You feel yourself getting lighter and lighter, this golden cone of light above and below, infusing you with light and allowing you to release, release, release the heaviness, the past, the pain, the parents, the programs, the desires, the despair, the grief, the pride. All of it simply slips away, allowing you to become lighter and lighter and lighter, floating in this chamber of light. You see that you are the light, and you are the connection to all that is, to the field of abundance. I'm ready and willing to clean the pan of my eye, my inner eye, my mind, my brain, and all of my thoughts and beliefs that keep me from truly aligning with the ability to create myself anew, to think new thoughts, to believe new possibilities, to visualize and create new opportunities, a new life. So what we're going to do is work with another light body tool, the mind-eye cleanse. So I've been gifting you with some processes and some glimpses and some tools into Light Body School, lightbodyschool.com. Please let us know if you'd like to join. We have a whole new group beginning, and we have fantastic classes, trainings, all kinds of stuff. So the mind-eye cleanse is going to be our tool, our best friend today, that is going to clean our mind so that we can create a canvas where what am I? Answers can come in ways and places from places we've never received them. We're going to allow these spheres of light that you see here come down into your head, right through the top of your head. Just kind of feel that, imagine it, look at it with your eyes. Feel it coming in, going to the center of your brain where your inner eye, pituitary, and all of that is, out your forehead and back up. This little cycle is bringing down clear, pure, divine energies and cleansing, clearing, healing, awakening, opening your thoughts, your mind, reconnecting your brain and rejuvenating it, reconnecting the two sides of your brain so you can see more clearly, think more clearly. It's like scrubbing bubbles that come down and move through. And I want to share with you this declaration because this is part of recreating you. Recreating you means you must remember and align with your soul signature frequency, the optimal state for you at this time. So remember, on our scale, the states are grief or fear, desire, courage, willingness, neutrality, love, peace, acceptance, gratitude. So what is the optimal state for you right now? Perhaps it's courage. Perhaps you have to go do something. Perhaps you have to go have surgery or go to the dentist. That takes a lot of courage for most people. Does for me, although I meditate and fall asleep now because that's what I practice doing, because I had intense fear and intense panic around the dentist. So your optimal state, oh, I'm in bliss, so I'm in happiness, right? Oh, I'm in willingness, I'm in acceptance, I'm in whatever, isn't the same. Plus, the totality of who you are, what you are thinking, what you're experiencing, what you're believing, therefore, what you are being, meaning what you are creating, this determines your life experience. Everything from who you marry to what car you drive, from what you do to a living, how much you make, all of this is determined by these factors within. And the reason it's difficult to change a pattern or a habit, to lose weight, or to keep going on a meditation challenge or whatever it is because the old ways of being are encoded and embedded in your mind, in your cells of your body. Your DNA is currently switched. There's switches, types of things on and things, and certain things are on and certain things are off depending on what you believe is true. And when you think the same thing and you recreate in your mind, this terrible thing happened to me, this person did that to me, I lost everything, I'm so stupid, whatever it is, or fear that you can't recreate your success. This often happens if you're rocking your success right now and you're like, what am I going to do next? Now there's an expectation. Whatever it is, you want to be able to move it aside, intentionally think something new. So I want you to declare this with me. I remember and align with my soul signature frequency, the optimal state for me at this time. I want you to take a deep breath in and feel that. Allow it to happen within you. 3, 2, 1, explode your breath out. You've just given a command to your mind, your body, your emotions, all of who you are. And it is now aligning as best as it can, considering your circumstances, right? And in the optimal state and way at this time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Here is an intention that we use in Light Body School, and I want you to declare it with me. These are steps, very, very powerful secret steps I'm giving you that will work miracles because they work multidimensionally. They're working on your mind and your thoughts and your beliefs. They're working on your emotions. They're working in your body to change the way, the patterns that you react from. They're working in your brain to change the thoughts you think, the neural pathways. So declare this and feel each word move through you. I now see, request, and accept an increase in clarity, energy, and flow. I easily release and rise to my soul signature frequency. I receive with grace and ease that which is optimal for me at this time. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So now we're going to activate a mind-eye cleanse. And so this is the time when you bring up the fears or the pains, the sense of betrayal. We've recently gone through Thanksgiving. We're moving into the holidays and into the new year. As celebratory as this time is, what really happens for many people is that reconnection with family or grief over loss at a special time that you can't be with or you're not with a loved one or someone who's not here. Family trigger things by ignoring you or criticizing you, or you simply being near certain places, certain holidays or traditions. So we are creating this flow of abundance to fortify ourselves to move through the holidays in love and light. Choosing first for ourselves. Is this the best? Is this the optimal for me at this time? Maybe the optimal is for you to be alone, to meditate in a snow-filled field with the moon above you on Christmas Eve instead of being at a party. Choose it, whatever is optimal for you. If you normally are alone, choose something new. Open the space to become something new. So we ask now to clean the pan of our mind, our brain, our inner eye, pituitary, pineal, the thalamus, the hypothalamus, the medulla, the corpus callosum. Those things that make up that Egyptian eye actually are glands in the center of your brain. And they connect the two sides of the brain, and they connect you to your higher self. They connect you to inspiration, to source, to love, to the subtle levels of yourself. And your mind, of course, is not a tangible thing, but it's filled with beliefs and thoughts. It runs away with fear, or it gently settles down with you to be clear. And this is going to clear and cleanse your thoughts and those beliefs that have not served you, that have recreated the old patterns of lack or fear. And now is the time for freedom. So we ask, what am I? And we clean the pan. We clean our eye, our mind, our thoughts, our brain, our beliefs. We unclog our clarity, clear the window. So I want you to begin to look at these spheres of light. Look at them coming down one by one, and then feel it as it comes through. Just focus on the top of your head. Imagine that you feel it entering the top of your head. Now going down into the center of your brain through that inner eye and the Ajna chakra, and out the forehead and back up. Like scrubbing bubbles or a vacuum, it is clearing up and gathering up all the fog, all the overwhelm, all the busyness. It is moving and washing through, gathering up old thoughts and beliefs that don't serve a new you, a new abundant you, a new you, loving, happy, aligned with joy. It moves in and moves through the brain, scrubbing, reconnecting, allowing the connection of the left and the right, the male and the female, the passive, the active, the intuitive. Like little scrubbing bubbles moving through your mind and your thoughts. It releases those ones that have been stuck in there, clogging your ability to think new, to believe you deserve what you desire, to allow yourself to think about what you want, to stay, to create a habit. As this stream of cleansing Akashic Ascension bubbles come down your pillar of light, moving through your crown, your inner eye, and out your forehead, gathering up, clearing, cleansing, opening the path, opening you to flow, opening to the connection of who you really are. Clearing, creating a new clear space. I open my eye, my conscious and subconscious mind. I free myself from judgments, from thoughts, from attachments. I free myself from anyone else's opinion. And I free myself from the meanings that I have in my mental field that make me make something mean that's bad towards me. It's not true. that drags me down. I'm ready for a clear, clean space and a clear, clean pan. Keep feeling it moving through there. Feel the center of your brain throbbing now, growing. I invite a stream of cleansing Akashic Ascension bubbles down through my crown, gathering up, cleansing, clearing, vacuuming, removing that which is fogging my clarity, blocking my vision, my connection to my true self. I clear and release everyone who's in my head saying, you shouldn't, you can't, you won't, who do you think you are? I release and clear and cleanse the poor girl or poor guy, those thoughts in my head that say, you can't do it, you're not good enough, you're not this, you're not that, it'll never work, it won't. Clearing all those feelings and thoughts that are existing in your mind, your eye, and your third eye chakra that keep you from seeing, what am I? 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 So just keep looking at that stream and begin to feel it moving a little faster and a little faster, releasing, giving permission, letting go. I'm ready and willing to let go. I'm ready and willing to release. I'm ready and willing to renew. I'm ready and willing to remember. Take a deep breath in. I now activate the mind-eye cleanse. Clear, cleanse, and open my inner eye, conscious and subconscious mind. 3, 2, 1. Big breath out. I'm going to be silent for a short time while you sit in this flow. Continue to expand and open your readiness and willingness to be clear, open, and receptive. To release that which keeps you from a clear slate and the ability to create your life anew. Free yourself. Relaxing deeper and deeper. If you feel like closing your eyes, you've seen this now, you've felt it. It's continuing to stream through for as long as is optimal for you at this time. We give great thanks to this beautiful cleanse and let it continue. Now I want you to affirm that this is clearing and cleansing and will continue to clear and cleanse. And to close your eyes if you haven't yet, and to look into your clear and open mind. This vast space of zero, infinity, a giant whiteboard. Look and feel, run around inside of this vast, open, clear eye, mind, thoughts, beliefs. It's a blank slate. It's the canvas that you can begin to paint your life anew, paint your feelings, your thoughts, your self-image anew, your income, your lifestyle, your relationships anew, your health, your wealth, your happiness. Enjoy now this infusion you feel coming through you, this connection to divine creativity. You feel renewed and alive and begin to express onto this magnificent canvas, this living light canvas. What am I? It might appear, it might come from your heart, it might come from your hands, it might come from your mind. You stay in your clear mind, watching, and then adding to it. What am I? Feel and see how easily and gracefully the things that you truly desire, that your heart has always loved, come back. Remember, there's nothing blocking you from that childlike beauty, innocence, play, love, whimsy. All the possibilities are here. Flow with it. What does your ideal day look like? What am I inside of my ideal day, my ideal life? What am I inside of it? How does it feed me and lift me up where I live, what I do, who I'm with? Create and feel this stream of ascension spheres now bringing you a full color spectrum, a palette of colors and energies to create your new you with. And now relax and let this energy infuse you with everything you need to create. And think now. Think now of one thing you're going to be doing in the next day or weeks or through the holidays or for the new year. Think and feel and bring it in this clean place. Redesign it. This is how I want to feel at family dinner. This is how I want to eat during the holidays. This is who I'm going to be in the new year. That is it there. This feeling, this view, this flow, this time for myself. What is it? Create it and let it come from you now. and spontaneously create for you. Your heart knows. Let your mind see what your heart knows. What am I? And now gently breathe in this new feeling, these new visions, these ideas, this new you. Anchor in this clear and open mind, a space to think new, to embed new beliefs, to put new commands. Embrace this clear new vision and breathe down into your body, into this moment, into this place. I am clear and open mind. I have a clear vision, a clear connection to my truth, to inspiration. I now design my new mind with beliefs that support me, filled with compassion and love. Bring yourself down into your heart. Now hug and congratulate yourself. Feel gratitude and joy. I did it. I cleared and opened my mind. I began the creation of a new me, a new life, new possibilities, new openings, new beliefs, new thoughts. I did it. I did it. Joy. Joy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now feel your feet tingling and begin to dance, and feel your hands tingling and begin to clap, and feel your whole body filled with joy like a little child. Yes, 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 yes. I get to be what I want. I get to do what I want. I get to feel what I want. I get to think whatever I want. Oh, this is going to be so much fun. Now come back into your body and back into this moment. Anchor in this belief. Yes, absolutely, 100%. I have begun to clear my mind and I have space. I will create my new beliefs. I will listen for answers, synchronicities, guidance. I will honor myself and ask, what am I? What am I? What am I? The first thing that I declare that I am is I am a clear and open mind. I am a clear and open brain. I have clear and open vision, a clear and open connection to my truth. And I have clear and open power to maintain this space and put only on this canvas, embed only in this new mind, that which lifts me up. I am a clear and open mind. And so it is. Take your time coming back. Feel free to test where you are on the scale again. I'll leave it up for a minute or so here. This is big work, big change. Recognize that there's a part of you that's going to revolt, that's going to want to do the opposite, that's going to want to sabotage. That part of you isn't bad. It's the old programs doing what they were told to do. Notice today. Join me tomorrow for step 2. Stay aware when the old feelings, the old thoughts begin to come anew. Thank you, no. I'm sorry, I don't live there anymore. Thank you, no, I don't eat that anymore. Thank you, no. I have a clear and open mind. I own my mind and my space. I think what I choose to think. Be in that space. Own your power. Reclaim your mind. Think with clarity and joy. What would my highest self do? What am I? Thank you, thank you, thank you. We give great thanks to this golden ray and cone of light, this temple of transformation, to this experience, to the mind I cleanse, and to all of the divine energies and guides that have been here for us and with us today. This circle and temple is open yet unbroken. You may return here at any time. Come back, re-cleanse and clear. Cleanse and clear your mind. Use this powerful tool over and over and over. Activate it when you're standing in line. Activate it when you're wondering what to do. Activate it when you're getting ready to work. Activate it when you're getting ready to meditate. Mind, eye, cleanse. Have a beautiful and blessed day. Namaste. This is Nan Akasha. You can find me at nanakasha.com, where you can get on the list. We'll remind you of these challenges, of my podcasts, of anything else exciting we have going on. And you can go to iTunes and subscribe to Bliss Life podcast. And these will all be there, and you'll get a notification on your phone or wherever. You can go to lightbodyschool.com if you want to take a look at what's going on over there and speak with me, because we have some very beautiful spots open right now to join our group.
Check comments.
And check out blissliferetreats.com. Maybe you're meant to be one of the ones that come with us on this new journey into abundance, to the Pyramid of the Magician, to the cenotes, and with the dolphins. So let me quickly take a peek here while you're checking your scale and seeing where you are now afterwards. Remember, ask for a clear and open connection to your highest good, and then check where you are. You're going to be flying high, definitely way higher than you were on the scale when we started. So thank you, Louise. It says, wow, I really needed that. Wonderful. By the way, those scrubbing, cleaning bubbles tickle. Yes, they do. Thank you, thank you. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, so much. So I'll leave the scale here for just a minute and look and see if there's anything else anyone specifically has a question about. Yes, Janet, you're right. Acceptance really is the key. It is the place we take our power back, and quite literally, we can feel it. I avoided the idea of acceptance for so many years because I truly believed that that was being weak, that in some way I was accepting this thing that I didn't want, or accepting what everybody else said I had to do or be, or I was agreeing with or condoning or allowing something that wasn't acceptable, or I was choosing it and then recreating it. Very important distinction. When you move to acceptance, you do not agree with it. You do not say, yes, I want more of this. You simply accept what is. And that's why I've designed the chart to look like water, and acceptance is above the water. It's no longer heavy because you're not in force. You're up in the power and you can be lifted up. But we accept everywhere we are in every moment, and that gives us that ability to create the clean mind. Oh, I'm doing anger. Okay, let me do some anger and relax. Let it move through me, just like that mind-eye cleanse. Oh, there we are. Now the anger is lightening, and I can see why. Oh, that anger's coming up because I knew years ago that I should meditate, or I know how to clear my mind. And why haven't I been using it, right? Just examples of little things that will come up. And your clear and open mind now needs to be tended like a garden. You need to pull the weeds. You need to clear it out. You need to protect it and nurture it and plant in it. Take some time today and in the next couple days to design what you want those new beliefs to be. How do you want to think? How do you want to feel? What is it that you want to begin to shift from? The qualities within. Write them down, and they'll be easy to remember and easier for you to embed into your new mind. All right, everyone, namaste. Have a beautiful and blessed day. I'll see you tomorrow between 11 and 11:30. It looks like is when the energy, Mercury retrograde, and communication channels have been letting us get on. Remember, all of these are here in the Facebook group from day one, and they're also on the podcast at Bliss Life Podcast anytime you want to repeat them. There's a gratitude one. There's ones with sacred symbols and Sri yantras. There's one yesterday with the vast sea of bliss and abundance and all kinds of wonderful things to keep you busy, keeping your frequency up above acceptance in abundance and bliss so you can create the life that you were designed to live. Thank you. I'm so happy you're here to live the life you were designed to live, because you become the puzzle piece that's missing in the planet when you do that. Bye.